So how do you manage the personal training, the gym, the competing, and the family all at once? Like, how's that? How can you control that?
Look, I was doing bad, huh? Now I can't fuck them up. Niggas think they fucking with me. Resume ain't did enough. They're broke, for like Tupac, about to hit them up. It's gonna be a long ride. Tell these niggas buckle up. I was doing bad, huh? Now I can't fuck them up. Niggas think they fucking with me. Resume ain't did enough. They're broke, for like Tupac, about to hit them up. It's gonna be a long ride. Tell these niggas buckle up. In the fast lane, these niggas praying that I crash. Put that on my son until I'm gone. I'm on their ass. Small shit don't matter when you deeply in your bag. Ain't seen nothing.
All right, man. What's the word? What's the word? It's your boy Dre Franco, and this is Relatable Podcast. This ain't a debate, but can you relate? You know what I'm saying? It's the realest podcast in the world, and I have the honor to be with my man right now. I say I have Miss True Gentleman, but everybody know him as Al, man. I'm gonna let him formally introduce himself.
My name is Alistair Green. I'm a trainer at the gym. I also been competing for about 7 years now, and which led me into training.
Okay.
Because I wanted to, help people with their goals, and the same way I wanted to help, I had the opportunity to help others out, do what they want to do as far as transforming their body.
Got you.
But first off, thanks for having me. It's an honor being here as well.
No problem, man. This is my dog, man.
We're supposed to do this for a while.
Yes, man. That's what I've been saying, man. And every time I come into the gym, I'll be like, man, it be on my heart. I'm like, man, we got to get this out the way. We got to get this out the way.
It's been a couple of months, right?
Yeah, it have. And I've been knowing you for a couple of months. So
about that.
It's about a year now.
About a year.
It's going about a year now.
A little over a year now.
Okay, so, man, let's just get a good background on you, man.
Sure.
Where was you born at?
I was born in Valhalla, New York, but I was raised in Connecticut. I came out here in 2002 in California, down at Moval.
Okay.
And, I met my girlfriend, who's now my wife, Mercedes, and we moved up here in 2007. Been here since.
So what made you come from the East Coast and come to Cali?
That's a good question, man. I just wanted to do my own thing.
There you go. How's it different? Like, what's the difference from living on the East Coast and living on the West Coast? What's the pros? What's the cons?
Well, I tell you one thing. When I got here, I knew I needed a car. That's one. I needed a car for sure because, in Connecticut, it was easy to get around as far as the taxis, the city bus, the train. Each city had a train station.
Gotcha.
And when I got here, I thought I was going to have that same luxury, and I was up for a rude awakening because I didn't. The taxi services at the time was in San Bernardino. No. There was no Uber back then. You didn't know anything about that. It was none of that. No. So, that's the difference there. And there was more opportunities. I came here to visit my sister who had a baby at the time, and I loved it, dude. I love the palm trees. I just love the vibe. Everything was cool.
What about the weather? Because that East Coast, it brick. Boy, it get brick out there.
It gets nasty.
It gets super brick.
My mom hit us up not that long ago because we have a group chat. We still keep in touch, and she told me that that it snows out there, and it gets deep. My sister, who's like 30 minutes away from her, the snow is like really deep, really deep.
So speaking of your parents, did you grow up with both parents in the household?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Are you still close to both, or?
Yeah, I talk to my mom, like I said, every day in our message. I try to call like once, twice a week to hear her voice, see how she's doing. My dad, every now and then, I'll, text her, talk to him, make sure he's okay.
That's good. Yeah. So do you have kids?
Yes, we have four. I got 3 boys, 1 girl. Okay. My daughter's the oldest.
So how do you manage the personal training, the gym, the competing, and the family all at once? Like, how's that? How can you control that?
Well, I'm 1099, so I have my own business. So I can make my own hours, work when I work. I can leave and go as I please.
That's good.
And I make sure they understand that. I talk to them. And, my wife, who also, has her business in the therapy business, and which I help her with that as well.
Gotcha.
So they understand, like, mom and dad has our business. So, we have to make sure we work, but we make time for them to go to their games, practices, different things like that. But at the end of the day, dude, it's all about communication. And we communicate with them. We're very open with them, and we let them know what it is. And so that's where it's at.
So what started your gym journey?
It was 2013. I just looked in the mirror one day, and I kid you not, I was like, man, I can do better.
Yeah.
I wasn't like out of control, like no big guy or anything like that. I just didn't like how small I was. And then one day, one of my friends was like, hey, we're going to the gym. It was a group of guys, and he was like, you want to come through? I was like, sure. And I started going, working out. I liked it and been going since. And, it takes that one person or two to say, hey, man, you're looking good. And then that really motivates you. It boosts. That's so funny. Yeah, it boosts your energy, and it, boosts your confidence, and you just keep going. And I haven't stopped since.
So you said you've been competing for 17 years. What?
7 years.
7 years? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, excuse me. So you've been competing for 7 years. What got you into that? Did you look up to any bodybuilders or anything like that?
So I was with me working out and getting seeing the difference in my body, the transition, my body. The wife was like, you should compete. And at first I was like, should I? And I was like, what the hell? Why not? So she looked into some shows, and it's a lady that I'm close with who knew someone that was a coach with the, competing, and I hooked up with him, and it went on from there.
Brian, how long did it take you to start, like when you locked in and then you start your training process and then go into your competition? Brian, how long was that?
As far as like, doing a show?
Yeah, like when you
how long it takes me to prep?
Yeah, prep basically, yeah.
Now I give myself like 12 to 16 weeks. My first show I took 4 weeks, and that didn't go well. My first show I got dead last. Yeah? Yeah, I got dead last. How
was it going in? Did you feel a lot of confidence, or you were just pretty scared? Like this is your first one, you didn't know what to expect?
Well, I didn't. I didn't know what to expect. I seen a lot of guys in there. They were in tip-top shape compared to me. I wasn't 100% ready. My posing was off. Like I didn't look good.
Gotcha.
I looked totally different. But then as I progressed and got along and had a better understanding of the sport, then I was like, okay, I know what I need to do.
Now, it's not to cut you off. Can you break down like some of the divisions and the competitions of
the categories?
Yeah, the categories.
So with me, I do physique.
Okay.
There's physique, there's classic physique, there's bodybuilding. And this is the organization that I'm in. These are the categories they have. They got sports model. For the ladies, you got women's bodybuilding, bikini, which is very popular, figure, wellness, and all those other categories.
And this is part of the IFBB.
You got this one is that I'm calling out is INBA.
Okay.
Which is International Bodybuilding Association.
Okay.
And but I'm PNBA, which is Professional Natural Bodybuilding Association.
And that's
so correction. The INBA is International Natural Bodybuilding Association.
Okay,
correction.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
So what is the IFBB Pro? What is that?
Okay, so that's the step up.
That's
that they have like the Mr. Olympia, and the IFBB. That's where the professionals they compete in that organization. So you got physique with that one. You got classic physique. The bodybuilding. Is
it anything you have to do differently to be in these competitions, or you just really have to basically compete, or do you have to be pro? You have to be
pro qualified to actually. Well, you have to be. It starts as an amateur.
There you go.
Then you have open, and then they have like nationals, which qualifies you to be a pro.
And once you become pro, that's when you can compete
right.
with other.
And you have to actually be qualified to go to the Natural Olympia. You have to, I believe, you have to win like a pro show. I think there's so many you have to win in order to be qualified to go into the Natural Olympia.
Okay. So what's some of the tips you can give somebody into probably staying consistent or even just getting up and going to the gym?
Well, there's a difference. Well, as far as the lifestyle, or are you talking about competing?
No, just the lifestyle, just regular gym lifestyle.
you have to think about your health. That's where it's at, because we can have all this stuff, all the lavish things that you can think of, but the number one thing, man, is your health, because that's what matters. Because this stuff that we have can last so long, but you know, your health is forever as long as you live, and that's important.
So is that one of the things that keep you consistent? Just your health?
yeah, and I love it. It's an everyday thing for me.
I was gonna ask you. So how do you feel about the gym culture right now?
I love it. It's cool. You know, I've been there for almost 10 years, and it's been cool. You know, anywhere you go, there's always going to be, you know, ups and downs.
So what's your downs right now? Probably in the gym culture. Some things like your pet peeve right now in the gym culture.
The down ones, I don't have yet. Because you know what? I don't pay that no mind.
That's good.
I back away from the negativity. I don't worry about that. I'm in there, you know, just to focus on me and focus on my clients and see people do good. I stay away from that kind of stuff.
Okay, you spoke briefly a little bit about it, but what do you? How did you get into personal training?
Well, management, you know, encouraged me to do the personal training, because before that I was working behind the desk, working night shift, and I was like, man, like I know I can do more, you know, and
work smarter, not harder, basically.
Yeah, and then you know, Jake hit me up with it.
Okay,
you know, shout out to Jake. He hit me up with it.
Shout out to Jake and Mark.
Yeah, man. Jake and Mark. Those some good dudes. Those are my bros right there.
Yeah, they the one,
man.
Even
it's family.
Me, yeah, I mean, just seeing me, he was like, hey. They even threw it in my head, like, hey, you know, you can start training your people here. And
thing is with them, they're visionary, you know, people, and if they see something good in you, that's a great thing, man. That's a blessing, because those guys are like, they're geniuses. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out for letting them put me on the reel, man. They put me on the highlight reel for the clients, so that was super cool. For sure.
No, so he brought it to my attention to do the personal training, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do it, you know.
How many clients did you first start off with, and what are you looking now?
I started off with like, you know, 3, 4, 5, and now I'm at about almost a little over 30.
Do you ever thought about doing classes?
I do.
You do classes?
I do classes once a week on Saturdays.
Okay, there you
Green
go.
Team Fitness class.
There you go. That's
every Saturday 8 o'clock. I'm there. You know, every Saturday 8 o'clock at the gym, I'm there, man. So you know, if you want to get a good work in before starting the weekend off, or out and about doing what you do, come to the class, get a good workout in.
That's what's up. That's what's
only
up.
$5, and you get a full body workout in for $5.
How can you beat that?
Yeah, you can't. No,
man, a double cheeseburger costs more than that right now. Like
seriously,
come on now. All right, so what would you tell your younger self right now? If you can look back.
Avoid the distractions. Back away from the negativity. Don't let someone tell you can't do something. Don't listen to the don'ts or the can'ts. Listen to the I can. I can. I believe. I will. And you know, just have a strong mind. Have a strong mind. Have a good mindset to what you want to do, and be consistent. That's what I would have told my younger self.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are some supplements you take or recommend?
I take my vitamins. Okay. You know, I do my fish oils. I do. I take my protein and different things like that to help with my body, because, you know, and I eat clean too, but you need the vitamins to help you with the bones and your immune system and different things like that. Those are important. So I take those kind of vitamins, the natural vitamins, involving that.
What did you think about people that take steroids and other type of?
It's on them.
Yeah.
You know, it's their life. You know, it's your body. You take whatever you want, but just know that there's side effects to those steroids, and it could be very effective, you know, for your body. So I personally haven't taken it before. I don't think I never will. Again, I'm not against anybody that does take it, but I say if you do want to go that route, get a doctor that can help you and school you and let you know how much you should be taking, because I don't think the people that's on it, a lot of them aren't doing that.
Yeah, because we looking at some
people are dying, man.
Yeah, like the I want to say the Cali muscles
Yeah.
And you can see how they were so big at one point, and now their body looked just like shriveled up. Or the what was my guy? Buddy, the
Ronnie Coleman.
Like it sucks to see him like that, like taking all those probably supplements and going in.
All that heavy lifting he was doing, man, put a toll on his body. But what
do you think about ego lifting and stuff like that?
We see it all the time.
Yeah.
The ego lifting, I see a lot, and I just hope that they're very careful because, the ego lifting leads to injuries. And you may not, come back the same. I understand if you want to lift heavy and challenge yourself, have somebody there with you. At the end of the day, it's all about lifting, safely and going home safe. I've seen many freak accidents. We see it on social media all the time, and it's like,
pecs getting torn.
Pecs getting torn. I mean, like, broken bones, pulled muscles. Yeah,
it's real dangerous. It's dangerous.
It is, and that's why I say it's important to know what you're doing, know what you're getting yourself into, and if you are lifting heavy, get a spotter, get someone that knows what they're doing that can help you.
That brings me to this question on when you first started. What was your goal? Like when you first in the gym, like what was your goal?
I wanted to see some definition in my body.
Yeah.
I wanted to have the nice lean muscle. I wanted to have the typical, the 6-pack.
Now, how long did it take you to reach it? Because some people think it's overnight.
No. That's a myth. You tell me what you're on and let me know, and I can get on it too. That's a myth.
Exactly.
No, man. Dude, it's a marathon. Yeah. It takes time. It depends on the person's body. Some people it can take a couple of months, some 6 months, a year or two. It all depends on the person and how consistent and how bad you want it, and it's all in the diet.
All right. So you being a personal trainer, how many days you think a person should go to gym to maximize gains, like to see something?
I say for the regular person, like 5 days a week.
5 days.
But if you really want to take it there, I would say 6. But you need that 1 day off, to rest your body,
replenish the muscle.
Replenish the muscle, yeah. But listen, you can work out all day long. If your eating is not on point, you're not going to see the results. So, us trainers, we hear a lot. Oh man, I'm not seeing no difference in my body. Like, what's going on with me? Like, I'm doing this, and this. And the first question I ask them, how's your diet? Then it gets quiet. Yeah. You hear the crickets. And I'm like, oh, well, there you go.
So explain the percentage. Like, because everybody say it's like 60% outside and like 40% gym. Like 60% food, dieting. Like, you can do a lot in the gym, but if you're not,
I would say it's 80%. I would say it's 75 to 80% in your food, and the rest in the gym working out.
Okay. That's good.
That's where it's at.
I'm gonna get you up out of here. I know you are you good?
All right, yeah.
You sure?
What time is it? Oh yeah. Yeah, you're good. Another minute, so it's cool.
All right. What was one of your biggest challenges in life?
Being on my own at a young age. That was a challenge. I was like 17, 18 when I came into California. I mean, yeah, I had my brothers and my sisters. They kind of showed me the way. But after a while, I was on my own, man. When you come from where I came from, I came from a loving home, a loving mom that would do everything for me, everything that you can think of that I was supposed to do growing up. But each age, there's levels. You teaching them, okay, this age you should be doing this, this age you should be doing that. It was different with me. So I had to learn the hard way, man. I didn't have that, when I came here. I did not have that. So that's what was the biggest challenge for me.
So let me see. What is probably one of your biggest fears?
Seeing my kids fail. And if they do, we teach them to get back up and see what went wrong and fix it and go from there. Gotcha. But to see them fail tragically would be a big fear because we want to see our kids,
do better than us.
Do better than us. Yeah. And if you don't want to see your kids do better than us, then you're selfish as a parent. You are. You want to see them be better than you and be successful. And the age that they're at right now, when I was there, they did way better than me, and I was like, that's what I wanted. We talked about that,
Sorry to cut you off. Not to say that, like, not to say my kids, but the kids I see around, like around 13, 14, I'm like, man, you doing way better than I was when I was at that age.
Oh yeah,
man.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. So what do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I see myself continuing to reach out and help people as far as their fitness goals. I, continue, working behind, my queen, in her therapy business, helping her, build up, us building each other up, and then mainly seeing my kids grow and seeing them, doing big things and going to college and seeing them chase their dreams, trailing behind them.
That's what's up. And what is your oldest and what is your youngest?
Age?
And the kids.
My daughter's 15. She'll be 16 at the end of the end of next month. And my younger son, he's 11.
Okay. Tell me one of the proudest moments in your life.
Seeing my kids born.
Oh, that's sweet.
That was the proudest moment of my life, seeing my kids born. And because I never thought in a million years I would have kids so soon. And it was a shocker. And being married to my queen, that was a big one for me there.
When do you feel like you're most productive?
I'm productive in the gym for the most part. I'm very productive in there. I'm productive at home too, and I'm productive behind my kids and make sure, they're out there, doing what they're supposed to be doing and looking out for them.
That's good, man. So do you have any like life mottos you live by? Any famous quotes?
No,
not
really.
Mottos. What about books? Do you read any books? Any books you want to recommend to your followers?
No, I don't read any books. Like I should, but I don't.
Shout out to this girl. She just gave me that 48 Laws of Power.
Not to say that there's anything wrong with reading books. I think it's amazing, but it's no.
Okay, it's definitely nothing wrong with that. Definitely. So man, I don't know.
But if ever you wrote a book and you were like hustling to sell your books, I would buy one off of you. Now it's like, okay, I gotta read it. I gotta read it. Because if you ask me, oh, did you read my book? Oh, what was it about?
What is your biggest motivation?
My biggest motivation. My biggest motivation is, again, it sounds cheesy, but me going out there making a difference in somebody's life when it comes to, and not even so much like, fitness, but like, helping someone stay strong mentally and just helping them, the do's and the don'ts. And with that coming from you, I mean, that's a blessing right there. That's the big motivation right there.
That's good.
It's not about like, being above the person. We got to help people too. That's my motivation, to help people. Okay.
You have any regrets?
No.
No regrets?
No.
What are a couple things that excite you? Other than the gym.
No.
Other than the gym. Let's stick outside.
No. Absolutely. No. What excites me, you said?
Yeah, just some things that excite you. Other than
outside the gym, man. Just, like I said, if I'm not in the gym, I'm with my family. So what excites me is seeing my kids do big things. Because, I got my daughter playing basketball. That's very exciting to see. My boys playing football and basketball. My two younger ones are playing football. That's exciting to see them out there doing really great. And where it goes back to where I was like, man, I wish that was me as a kid. And that's what I'm saying. They're doing better than me. That excites me to see them elevate and do really good.
Man, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Well, man, I'm getting close. I know you're kind of in a rush right now, man. Happy for you to come.
I'm glad to be here.
Just share a couple gems, couple knowledge with me, man.
Yeah, of course, anytime.
You got anything else to say, man? If you want these people to know anything, the floor is yours, man. Let them know where to look you up, where they can get personal training classes, where they can get classes. The floor is yours, man.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram, True Gentleman 1983. Again, I do personal training. I specialize in weight loss, muscle building. I help coach with bodybuilding with physique. And
before we get that, shout out my boy Ite, because he did coach him and he just won his first competition.
Yes, he did.
So man,
he did
shout
amazing.
out to Ite, man.
Yeah, he's doing another show.
Yeah. So this the man y'all need to go to, because I'm I'm definitely considering competing in July. So
Oh,
my mind
there we
right
go.
there in May. Hey, this
Yes,
gonna be
sir.
my coach. We already locked
Yes,
this
sir.
in. This is definitely gonna be my coach. Ain't
Yeah.
going nobody else. So yeah. If y'all
I'm
want
with
to get
that.
right, so this is where it is. And
I'm
me
with that.
becoming a personal trainer as well, I still have to go through him. I mean, you gotta what they say, knives sharpen knives. I gotta I have to learn. Like I'm still a student to this game.
Still
This is
sharpen
this
steel.
season.
That's
So,
right.
There you go. Still sharpen steels.
Yeah.
Y'all knew what I was saying.
We almost had it.
Yeah,
We
we
almost
know
had
what I'm
it.
saying. It's
all
different
right.
strokes for different folks. Potato,
Yeah.
potato. You know what's going on. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, man, I appreciate you, Al, for coming through, man. You a big
I appreciate
inspiration
you,
every
man.
time I walk
Thank
in
you,
that
man.
gym,
Much
man.
love.
So
Appreciate that.
come back
Thank you for
anytime,
having me,
man.
Thank you,
And,
man. I'm glad
yeah.
we were able to finally do this.
Yeah. So just
Yeah.
hopefully in July, man, y'all see me.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
Much
appreciate
love.
you.
God bless, guys.